Welcome back to Inside the War Room. What a week for week number 2.
It was one of the best.
One of the best. And do you think that there will be a better week than week 2?
That's going to be hard.
I don't know.
top.
I would have to look at all the matchups week by week. But, man, I mean, there was, like, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was, like, 6 insanely close games.
Quick round of applause for Joe for being able to count that high.
Thank you.
He's never messed up counting before, though, right?
Never.
Speaking
We'll get
of
to that
games,
later. But
Stay
anyway.
tuned. Anyway.
Let's get into some of them.
Yeah,
so
TJ's
we
gonna
start
read us
off
down the list.
Thursday. Washington versus the Giants. 29 Giants, 30 Washington.
Did not think
Banger.
was gonna
That
be a
game
good
was so much more entertaining than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, this is a joke. It's the
Even
NFC least teams.
like fantasy football, like, don't even start any of these players.
Yep.
Just
Right.
go,
Because
just ignore it.
Yeah.
who thought that, first off, the Giants are going to be able to score on Washington?
I mean, do you know who the MVP of those games were, though? Even for fantasy, were the kickers.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
My
There's so many
goodness, did
field
they
goals.
put up
kicking
points.
games.
Yeah.
Big
Holy
kicking games.
crap.
Banging.
By
100%.
1-point game. 30-29 came down to the wire.
30-29. There was a lot
Yeah.
of big plays that happened. Obviously,
Sure.
the Darius Slayton drop
Yes.
touchdown
That
catch.
was
Come
it.
on now. Daniel Jones was running wild
Yep.
out there.
Read those
Heineke in that
fingertips.
story.
Oh, I know. They went to war, which is what you want to see out of a divisional game like
Right,
that.
it was good because it was a rivalry game too, and it
Yes.
lived up to some hype. It gave us some action on Thursday
Yes.
Night Football whenever that was the only game. Loved it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that game from the get-go was gonna just be garbage.
Yeah,
I
me too.
didn't want to watch any of it. I was like, oh great, here we go, and it ended up being a battle.
There was some good action.
Quick fun fact. Terry McLaurin, first Washington
Yeah.
player with 10-plus receptions and 100-plus yards since 2014.
Wait, so he's never done that before?
No,
No.
the team.
10-plus.
He's never
No,
had 10
just-
receptions before?
Him or the
No.
team?
Well, 10-plus. It says
10 plus.
it's a combined stat. 10-plus receptions, 100-plus yards, and a touchdown.
And a tutty.
So to do all of that in one game since
I'm
2014.
actually surprised he hasn't done that like last year
Me
because
too,
he had a
because he's
great
their
season.
only receiver.
Yeah. All right.
True.
Next game.
Well, next game we had the Raiders versus Steelers. Raiders with 26
Uh,
and Steelers with 17.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah. Biggest difference in that one was probably the deep bomb to Higgs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't one of the best games of the week, but the Raiders pulled off the upset.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
For sure. Unfortunately for you guys, it wasn't the best game for you, but I'm sure a lot of Raiders fans were very happy.
Yeah.
You know, that's a huge
The
game.
2-0
that they
start.
probably
2-0,
have to
2-0
lose.
start, and they beat two good teams. So
Yeah.
they have the AFC North's number.
Yeah.
Pretty much sucked. But then we have 49ers and Eagles. 49ers had 17. Eagles had 11.
17
Yeah.
points only.
yeah, that's a very
Yeah.
weird game.
Well, they
Weird
are
scoring.
having 49ers running back trouble.
Yes.
They lost Trey Sermon to a concussion. I think they have
They
Eli
lost two
Mitchell,
running backs.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Eagles kept it close.
Jimmy G,
Yeah. Yeah.
good game. He had a rushing touchdown. He did okay.
And they put up 17 points.
Yeah,
though.
So are you guys kind of dying off the hype of the Eagles, or do you think maybe they are pretty decent?
I don't know yet. That
I mean,
game,
they did lose still.
They
I didn't
lost,
watch
yeah.
like the full game, but like it was a close game. But they had 11 points.
I think
I don't know yet.
I think the 49ers hype for me is dying down a little bit.
Wow.
Even though they're
Okay.
2-0.
Yeah.
But
Like I said, the running back situation there.
That
They're a
sucks.
they're a running team. So
Every season, injuries just devastate
on
their
them.
season. Yeah.
that's
No, what I'm
insane.
saying.
They can't get
like,
out of that curse. I don't
yeah.
know what's going on with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we had the Browns and Texans. Texans had 21 points, and the Browns had 31 points.
And that game was interesting.
It was interesting.
For a while. I mean, the Browns kept letting the Texans
The
score
Texans
on
were
them.
winning.
Are
I
we
know.
wrong about the Texans? That's the biggest question.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the
I
thing.
don't know.
Tyrod Taylor got hurt,
Yes.
but what they're doing for the situation that they were in, I expected they could have possibly not won a game this
For
year.
sure.
And they're competing right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's kind of shocking.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
100%. It is shocking. Yeah,
It's-
like I said, we put them at the bottom of the barrel. We said
Mhm.
this is a team that could possibly go, 0-17,
Yeah.
which has
And
never been
it's
done
crazy
before.
though. Kevin Stefanski, man, he's 6-0 in games following a loss.
Dang.
Wow.
Really?
Pretty good.
They
Pretty
found their
good.
coach.
Yeah,
They found their
without a
coach.
doubt. They're
Yeah,
pretty
that-
hype right now.
I'll say that's the one game that nobody had on TV, and then whenever the
Nope.
Colts started winning, boop, let's turn that sucker
Yeah.
on. Let's
Yeah.
tune in for
Yep.
a little bit.
Oh,
Yep.
no, for sure. For sure.
Then we had the Broncos and Jags. Broncos won 23-13.
Broncos smacked around. Jags just
Yeah.
stink.
Jags are
Alright,
nothing
whatever.
to me. Yeah,
Broncos are impressive.
yeah.
Next, we have Saints and Panthers. And this, I know what you guys are going to say, and this has nothing to do with the Saints. This is all Panthers.
Wow.
The Panthers are here to fight. I know you're going to say, like, oh, Panthers had a good game.
I'm buying
week
in a
one.
little bit.
Listen, they controlled that entire game.
Yep.
Offense
Control.
and defense.
Yep.
Sam Darnold is not messing around.
And
Listen.
it also brings up the question to me for the week, Jameis Winston. So, what are you? Are you going to be good or are you going to be bad?
It's the
Is
same
it
old
gonna-
Jameis,
like,
man.
you had that great week 1 finish. We're here saying, oh, take him in the waiver wire, and now it's like, it's even worth having. It's
Right.
just,
He did it to us again. He tricked us. He does this every year.
We're not falling for the traps anymore,
He has
Jameis.
a giant game, and we're like, holy crap. He finally put it together. He's ready to carry this team, and then he does this.
like I said, again, that just shows that giant game. He only had 148 yards. That was
Yeah.
pretty much defensive game, maybe.
And they were
Packers
missing their
just
biggest
stunk
defensive
it.
player. And the Saints had the COVID problems, didn't they? Coming into that game?
Well, Saints, they didn't have Lattimore playing.
Exactly.
Don't know how much that
I
played
think a
into
bunch of
it,
people on
but
their staff got COVID up, which
maybe.
could be a
I'm not
distraction.
positive
I don't
on
know.
that.
Nope.
But yeah, that was just
But hey,
interesting. And the
Sam-
fact that the Panthers really
Sam Darnold, no surprise. First
Yeah.
2-0 start in his career. No surprise there.
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
no surprise.
surprise
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
No.
no surprise. Yeah.
What else we
Yeah.
got?
Next, we had Rams and Colts. Rams won 27-24.
This was a good game.
That
Good
was
Close.
a good
game.
game.
Close game.
Yes.
Carson Wentz, though, went down.
Right.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
he didn't, and Jacob Eason didn't have to come in,
So I know it was an ankle injury. Do we know how serious it is yet? I didn't see any update.
They're
or anything.
examining him. I haven't seen an update, so I'm not 100%
Yeah.
positive on it.
I seen he was going in for examinations, but
He had so many. He was injured, though, coming into the season, and now he has this. So
He
how healthy
can't
is he?
stay healthy. And the Colts can't win if they don't have a quarterback.
Right. No.
and now they're 0-2.
Yep.
So
Which is
And-
crazy because they have a good team.
Yeah. Well,
they
here's
do.
the thing.
They do.
The leading team in their division is 1-1.
Yeah.
So I mean, they technically could come back. So we'll
Could.
see.
They have the Jaguars in their division. They have the
Exactly.
Texans, which I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe they're not a tough out.
Yeah.
And then they have the Titans, which we'll get to that
Exactly.
game
Yeah.
shortly
yeah.
here.
Yeah. Next, we had Bills and Dolphins. Bills won 35-0. Can I get a
Yeah.
shutout on 1, 2, 3?
Shutout. Slaughterfest.
Yeah,
Move on.
Bills
This
went.
wasn't a
Bills
big
lost
game.
their first game. They said, "Hey,
2 went
coming
down.
back
Tua got
strong.
carted off. Yeah.
Yeah.
he
I
had
think
some
I
rib
think like
injuries.
to add on to the hype of week number 2. Not saying it's a good thing, but all the quarterback injuries that happened. Holy moly, dude!
I know.
Yeah, but
Like
hopefully
5-6 guys that
there
went
were,
down.
but I don't think any are that.
Serious.
Right.
Too many are that serious.
But it just
so-
kept adding because you're watching all these games. Oh shoot, this
I
guy got
know.
hurt now.
Yep.
Like, and then, oh now another guy got hurt. It's like, what is going
Yeah.
on?
I was
now?
trying to watch the games, make the Instagram post, which you should follow, by the way.
Yeah.
It was nutty. It was insane.
Yeah.
Then we had Patriots and Jets. Patriots won 25-6. No surprise there.
Check out our Zach Wilson take. I mean, it's just
It's a mess.
it's
in
a
New
mess
York.
in New York. So that's
Poor
all we got to
Jets.
say there.
Next, we had Bears and Bengals, which the Bears won 20-17. But
Banger
the
game.
Bengals,
Yeah.
They almost
Okay.
came back at the end.
They almost
did.
did.
It's the-
Justin Fields came in, you know.
Yeah, it's the takeaways.
Yeah.
The Chicago defense had 4 takeaways in the second half.
Yeah.
Difference in
Oh,
the
in the
second
second half.
half.
Joe Burrow,
2 interceptions.
second
Uh,
half.
Yeah, I don't know. if that's his
Offensive
fault,
line,
though.
man. These
Yeah.
guys got to adjust there, and you guys
Yeah.
might be okay. But
Yeah, but good game there.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
it was a
for
fight.
sure.
They're fighting. They're
sure.
fighting.
Then we had the Buccaneers and Falcons. Buccaneers won 48-25.
But
Yeah.
it was not really a blowout,
That
despite
was-
the score
dude,
as we
the
talked
Falcons
about
were
before.
down, and then they made it a
Mhm.
game.
Yes,
Right.
they
They
did.
made it a game.
Right. What made it the game is the energy that the Falcons had
Yeah.
that game.
They
Yep.
fought.
They wanted it so bad, and
fought.
they kept it interesting.
As a Falcon fan, after watching Week 1, they made me proud this week. Again,
Yeah.
like I said, this is such a tough game for them. Division rivals, Tom Brady, that just stacked Buccaneers offense, but they fought.
They could turn into like a bend don't break type of team. It's
Yeah.
just they're on the wire. I don't know. A few adjustments. They could be really good.
For
If
sure.
They could just fix some things.
The Vikings and Cardinals. Cardinals won 34-33. But holy crap!
Holy, was that
Wow.
interesting? Delvin
Yes.
Cook had himself a game.
Yes. he was
But-
running all over the place.
Wasn't enough though.
Kyler Murray though.
We're
Wow.
talking
Yeah.
MVP now.
Yeah.
Like
Could
this
be
is
MVP.
serious.
Seriously, yeah.
He
pulled
had
out-
to put up a butt ton of points, and they did.
He pulled out the Baby Yoda celebration, which
He
in
did.
my
Okay,
I-
apparently
Right in the
he has
MVP
never
caliber.
watched Star Wars before. That's what he said.
So why
that
would
was
you
not
do
a
that?
Baby
Why would
Yoda.
you do that, Kyler?
I didn't even see it. What is
He
a
should-
Baby
He
Yoda
just, like, was, like,
celebration?
meditating, and Baby
Okay.
Yoda did that. It was probably a meditation.
Hey,
thing,
hold
to be
on. Let
honest.
me give this real quick. This is gonna get some dislikes. Shout out Kyler Murray for not watching Star Wars.
I'm with that.
Star Wars, the
I'm
most
with you, dude.
overrated
I'm with you.
movie franchise
Alright,
series of all
alright.
time.
I'm
But
with
okay,
you.
that's so off
Alright,
topic, and I know a
next.
lot of people hated me for saying that. It had to go out there. Oh wait, hold on. The freak, it came down to a missed field goal.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. It did come down to a missed field goal.
Yes.
Vikings should have won that.
Like whenever,
Devastating for them.
when you have a
that-
back and forth,
Hey, is that a Vikings like curse? Remember they lost that playoff game a long ass time ago, and then they lost against Seattle, and it was like a just nothing. What was it, like a 5-yard, 10-yard field goal or something like
Yeah.
that? And they shanked. Is
Yeah.
that a curse
I don't
in
know, man.
the Vikings?
What started that? Like, what's going on with
Mm.
that?
I don't know.
But like my man Ninja said, like, how are these kickers missing?
How are they missing?
How are they missing?
Next, we had Titans and Seahawks. The Titans won 33 to 30.
Wow.
Titans-
another
Great
one.
game.
What a bounce back by them,
Oh,
man. I
yeah.
will say their defense,
Scary.
wow, is it bad.
Exactly.
They let off that wide open touchdown to
Yeah.
like a fullback for Seattle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know
Wow.
that there was probably a lot of Tennessee fans, especially after week 1, that's just like, let me click this game off. I'm done
Well,
watching
there is
this
one
garbage.
person that won them that game. That is
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Yes.
He
44 fantasy points.
bounce back game, which I expected him to have.
Right.
He won. Right
Oh,
now,
he
he's their team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big run at the end, which was probably one of the plays of the week from
Yeah.
him to score that touchdown with
Yeah.
the stiff arm, the
But dude,
classic.
It's insane that he's their team with A.J. Brown on the offense.
I don't hear
and
their name.
Julio Jones.
I don't
on
hear
the
their name
offense. Yeah.
at all
Yeah.
during the
It's
game.
nuts.
Yeah.
Really, at the end of that game, it was all Derrick Henry. I
You're
mean,
right.
like
It
A.J.
was
Brown
Derrick
caught
Henry.
like a couple catches and whatnot, but
Yeah.
it's give
Derrick
this ball to
Henry.
Derrick Henry, and
Derrick
they couldn't.
Henry.
In Seattle,
Exactly.
just
They-
could not stop
They
him.
knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
Yep.
Like, it literally was
Somehow,
like,
I don't know what
he's a
happened to
tank.
Seattle though, man. I mean, they as bad as Tennessee's defense was,
Yeah. couldn't get the job
Tennessee
done.
had some key stops though.
I'm
in
not
that-
used to Seattle falling apart like that at the
know.
end of the
Russell
game.
Wilson, was that a safety?
Oh.
At the end of that game.
Yeah, I was thinking
I
it kind
forgot
of
about
was
that.
for a second.
I did too. I got to relook it, but was it a safety? I don't know.
It wasn't
I
even
thought
a
it
question,
was.
so I'm going to say probably not.
Yeah.
But originally, I was like, "Oh, wait a second, we about to have
Because
a game ended by a safety."
He was like scrambling backwards into the end zone, and then they said it was like forward progress, but he didn't get out of the end zone.
I thought he was in the middle of
I
the
didn't
end
see the
zone when he
ball.
threw that ball away. I don't
Yeah.
understand what happened.
I don't know.
there.
It was weird. I was like,
think
I
he
don't
was on the goal line.
Maybe.
think.
I thought he was in the middle of the end zone.
Apparently, they said whenever he got spun around is where the forward progress
How
was.
do you
But I
come
was
to
like,
terms with
exactly.
that? How do you figure that out?
I don't know.
Some of these
They were just
calls,
crazy
man,
because like they moved on to the next play instantly.
so quick. They're like, yeah, we're just not gonna. Hey, we're just gonna move on.
Here's the thing too. Yeah, the Titans won, so it's like, all right, forget about it. Who
Exactly.
cares?
If they
the
didn't
Seahawks
win,
would've
though,
won,
we'd be talking about this a lot
Yeah,
more.
you're right. You're right.
that would have been good.
You're right, for sure. You're definitely right on that.
Then we had Cowboys and Chargers. Cowboys won 20-17,
Yeah.
and
Came down
the
to a field
player
goal.
to talk about wasn't even Dak. It was Pollard.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a game!
Is he?
Again.
Is he about to be the leading back? Is he the leading back
He-
for the Cowboys?
Yes, right now he is.
right now?
Zeke
Yeah.
did
sure.
have somehow like 77 yards, which I
Yeah,
didn't
he had
think
13,
he had that much.
13 carries, 71, and a touchdown. But
terrible.
Pollard had more carries, more yards,
Yep.
also scored a touchdown.
Is he about to be the leading back? And is he? Not about to be, but is he?
Right.
Or
I
is
think
it-
at worst it's almost a 50-50 split. At
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be. And then, hey,
Yeah.
Greg Zerline,
Oh.
Yeah.
what a cannon of a leg he had to win
Oh,
that
I
game.
know.
Oh.
Banger.
Man,
56 was
Yeah.
it? I think.
56. Like I said, he missed those key ones against the Bucks, but he came up
Yeah, he
clutch in
came
that
back,
game.
Yeah, and that was the one game coming into it. This was the game that I was the most excited about. I thought it was going to be more high
I thought
scoring.
it was going to be all offense, but
Me
dude,
too.
there was takeaways everywhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even
Both
though
sides
it
of the
wasn't
ball.
high scoring, it was still a very entertaining game that I didn't know who the heck was going to win from start to finish. It was
Yeah.
just
It
back
came
and
out to
forth,
be a
back and
defensive
forth.
game, is what it
Yeah,
came out to be.
these 4-15 games, nuts.
Yes.
We had every game on.
We had
and
all the
I didn't
games
know
on.
which one
All
to
of them were
focus on.
close.
I couldn't.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was insane.
So good.
Then we had Chiefs and Ravens, and the Ravens won 36-35.
I can't
obviously.
believe Lamar Jackson came back.
He finally did it.
He had 2 picks early in the game.
Yep.
He said, "Hold on now,
Hold on.
I ain't done yet."
Yep.
And he took
He
that
took the
game
game
over,
over.
dude. He
He
ran
did.
the ball all over, and it's
2 huge plays.
Mhm.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire
Mhm.
fumbled, which unfortunately that was his first
Mhm.
NFL fumble, which pretty much lost in the game, and them
Mhm.
going for it on 4th down.
mad
with Lamar
respect for that
Jackson.
play. Even if they didn't get
Yes.
it, I would not. Nobody should say that was a bad call, even if they didn't
Mm-mm.
get that.
No.
That
Mm-mm.
on 4th and 1.
With an offense of that caliber, we all know Patrick Mahomes would have just
Chiefs would have
ran
won
him
that
right
game.
down the field. Yep,
Yep.
kicked the field goal.
Yeah,
did what
I
he
think
needed to do.
Harbaugh, whenever he's like, "Yo, Lamar, should we go for this?" Just asked him. Lamar's like, "Heck yeah, boy, let's do it."
Yep,
And
probably.
like, that was so entertaining because if they didn't get that, the Chiefs are pretty much in field goal range already.
Yes.
And that's all they
Yeah.
would need.
But they would have got it any. I don't care where.
No,
they
I know
I
you're
know,
right.
I
I know
know.
you're right. It
Yeah, I
just
know.
makes the stakes like, whoa, this is for real
Oh,
right
for
now.
sure.
You got to respect
For
the
sure,
fact that they
yes.
actually did go for
Yes.
it.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Yes.
And you have
Okay.
to if you're versing that team. They
You need
did,
to.
and it freaking paid off.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Every game from 4:15 on.
So-
crazy.
So many good games, and then tonight we do have the Packers Lions. Packers should just win. It shouldn't be close, but
Chance at a close game,
Hey.
TJ. What do you think?
I think it is a close game. I think it
Packers
is.
pull it out or what? At this
Dude,
point, I'm not like
yeah, that's
counting
the
out
thing.
any team.
That's the thing. Like, we thought Thursday was going to be just a boring game.
Yeah.
30-29. You know.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think Lions. If the Packers play like they did Week 1, I don't know. I think it'll be a close
There's
game.
something to look out for. Yeah.
It's a divisional game.
Exactly.
Never count those out.
No.
But man, Packers,
No.
if you guys lose this game, our conspiracy theory
It's
is
looking good.
correct. I
It's looking
swear.
good.
I am betting against the Packers all season to make some money. I swear to God, if you guys lose this
Oh,
game
yeah.
and
Honestly.
how you lose it, we'll see.
Oh man, that would be nuts. Even if the game is close, like there's gonna be so many questions.
Yeah.
The Packers are winning. Aaron Rodgers just walks over to the defense, gives them the ball, runs in.
Dude, that is
A couple
crazy,
bucks.
though.
Yeah.
But those were the Week 2 matchups close. What was your favorite
Wow.
game this week? And will there be a closer week matchup?
If there's
Is there
one
anything
more
better than
like
this?
if there is one more like this, I would be so happy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just give me one more week like this.
Yeah.
It would be fantastic. Because I remember last season, there's so many weeks where it's just like we'd be
Yeah.
lucky to have one like close game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get one. Normally last year we're like, all right, we got one good game. Oh, this game was sick.
But
this
even
week.
that good game wouldn't even be that great though. The one that you look forward to,
Exactly. Oh yeah.
it'd be a blowout or something.
Yeah,
It
these
wouldn't
are
even be
ones
that
where
good.
like the hype for the close games actually became a reality, which is sick.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So let us know your favorite game from Week 2. Will there be another week like this? Please let us know. Comment, subscribe, like, follow us, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Peace.